All right, welcome back to the show. Week 14 already of the NFL season. And if you're in a battle for the playoffs in your fantasy league, I wish you luck this year. I'm in about 4 or 5. So I feel your pain. I'm here talking ball, talking bets, trying not to embarrass myself in front of this mic. I have about 29 subscribers, and each and every one of you mean the world. Without further ado, let's get into week 14. And fair warning, this is an ugly one. Just bear with me. Play number 1. Headed to Cleveland. Browns -3.5. This isn't about the Browns offense again. I got burnt by the Browns last week, but I'm on them again. Listen, I'm not here to tell you Shedeur Sanders is saving the franchise. This is just the defense at home. They're walking into a perfect spot. Titans coming into Cleveland, late November, cold weather, rookie quarterback. This is where rookies absolutely blow up. And I don't think I need to tell you how bad Cam Ward has looked so far. They even came out this week saying that a quarterback is not out of the question in the 2026 draft. So that just pretty much tells you where they stand on Cam Ward. This is the kind of game where he might look okay early, and then one sack turns into 2, pressure turns into rush throws, which turns into turnovers. And that's how this defense is going to cover. The Titans, they just put up 3 points against the Jaguars, who absolutely suck. I'm sorry. I know their record is whatever it is, but they're just not a good football team. They'll probably make the playoffs, but they're going to be an early exit. Listen, Myles Garrett is just going to rip apart this offensive line. And Shedeur, I'm not asking for much. Put up 17 to 20 points. You're going to have short fields all game long. Cam Ward's good for at least 2 turnovers, a few 3-and-outs, which will give the Browns good starting field position. So give me the Browns -3.5 at home against the Tennessee Titans. Play number 2, headed to Monday Night Football, Eagles -2.5 against the Chargers. I'm buying low on a good team when everybody else is out on them. Eagles in this exact spot. 2 rough weeks, a bunch of bad narrative. People are talking about the window closing. Listen, Philly didn't lose talent. They just lost their form. The team didn't suddenly forget how to play football. They just more so got humbled. And now the Chargers, I don't think people realize how banged up this offensive line is. And not to mention, Justin Herbert just got surgery last week. He is expected to play, but who knows how this is going to affect his gameplay. I kind of like the Eagles just getting away from those Philly fans, going on the road, and just getting right in this spot, getting the win, covering that 2.5 number. So lock it in. Play number 2, Eagles -2.5 against the Chargers. Play number 3, we're headed to Lambeau Field. Packers -6.5 against the Bears. And hey, everybody's in love with Chicago. They have the best record in the NFC. Meanwhile, they're still the 5th favorite to win the division. Isn't this telling you something? This team isn't as good as their record says they are. Bears lead the NFL in turnovers with 17. Meanwhile, the second highest team is at 9. This turnover luck is going to regress at some point very soon, and I think that's this week. Listen, Caleb, go into Lambeau Field in December and prove me wrong, because you're not sneaking up on anyone anymore. You have the best record in the NFC, and everyone knows your run game's elite. If I know that, I think the Green Bay Packers know that as well. I can't see the Bears even keeping this one close if they're going to have to depend on Caleb's arm. This Packers team, they have speed, they're well coached, they force mistakes, and this is where Caleb is going to crumble. Give me the Packers by at least 10 in Lambeau against the Bears for the division. Play number 4, Ravens -5.5 against the Steelers. Let's start with the Steelers. This offense is completely cooked. It's not fixable. This isn't rust. It's not timing. This isn't Rodgers needs another week. It's structural. 0 explosiveness, predictable route concepts. Rodgers can't throw the ball over 10 yards, and this offensive line is an absolute nightmare. And let's jump to the other side of the ball. How about this big, bad Pittsburgh Steelers defense? Yeah, that's the brand, but it's not the reality. Defense is getting older, getting slower, worn down, losing point of attack. And listen, TJ Watt just doesn't look like TJ Watt anymore. And this is where Derrick Henry steps into the picture. I think he's going to go absolutely nuclear this week. And the Ravens know they messed up last week by not getting Henry the ball enough. And this is the matchup where he gets right. Pittsburgh Steelers against a power run. I mean, they're going to get consistently blown off the ball. They're going to miss a bunch of tackles, and they're going to get worn down super fast. And people still think this Steelers team is the Steelers of old. But no, not this team. Their offense is broken. Defense is exhausted. And I just don't think the coaching could overcome the mismatches that are on the field. Baltimore at home with urgency. Give me the Ravens by 5.5 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Play number 5 for our final pick of Week 14. We hit on this team last week, and we're going back to the well. It's really ugly, but we're taking the Jets +3 against the Dolphins. And let's start with this Miami defense because they're a bottom 5 unit in the league right now. It's bad. I mean, they can't stop the run. They miss tackles everywhere, and they have no ability to get off the field on third down. Insert Tyrod Taylor. I mean, listen, man, he's efficient, mobile. He doesn't make mistakes. And in his last 8 starts, he's 7-0-1 against the spread. I mean, he's one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the league, and I think he's going to fare well against this Dolphins defense. And now let's just talk about the weather a little bit and how that affects Tua. I mean, his splits outdoors are horrible. He takes fewer deep shots. The ball dies in the air. The timing's off. His accuracy is all over the place. And that's what this Dolphins offense really relies on. They need that explosive play to get going. And this Jets defense really hasn't given up many explosive plays over the past few weeks. Listen, Tyrod's going to move the ball. The Jets defense is going to play that bend, don't break type of defense, give up field goals, and Tua outdoors, absolute nightmare. Jets +3 is the side, and I think they're live to win this one outright. And that will wrap up our Week 14 plays. Feel free to drop a like, subscribe, and let me know who you're tailing, who you're fading in the comments section. Until Week 15, best of luck.